The news, good evening. 27 people from the Unemployment Relief Scheme, URS, have been employed as assistant teachers in various primary schools from creche to primary 2. They were previously working in the schools under the URS scheme, and based on their performance, they have now been hired by the Ministry of Education. Today, they attended an induction and received various information about their new roles and responsibilities in the schools. The Director General for Early Childhood and Primary Education, Cyril Pillet, says that there are 10 more assistant teacher posts that need to be filled, and other people who were working in the schools under the URS scheme will be considered for these vacant positions. The Supreme Court has postponed its final judgment to the 18th of May in the case of the original landowners who are seeking to reclaim Koetsi Island. Speaking to the press this morning at the Palais de Justice, the lawyer representing the Delhomme family in this case, Frank Elizabeth, said they are asking the court to order the government to either give back the island to its rightful owners, as procedures to sell the island were not followed to the letter, or pay the owners the remaining sum with interest which they still owed to the family. The Delhomme family inherited Koetsi Island in 1948 and sold it to the government in 1979.
The island was sold for 4 million rupees in 1979, and in the transfer of land, the title deed, it said that the government is paying 2.5 million rupees upfront, and the balance of 1.5 million rupees will be paid by installment of 300,000 rupees every month. And fortunately, that did not happen. The charge that was registered against the island is still there. So we are asking the court primarily to give the island back to the family, but if that is not possible legally, then there is a second application for the 1.5 million rupees to be paid by government with 12% interest and my client's legal cost, and then the government retain possession and ownership of the island.
President Wavell Ramkalawan left Mahé for the Outer Islands this morning with a delegation which includes members of the diplomatic corps based in Seychelles. The president says the aim of the visit is a way of thanking them for the help given to Seychelles during the difficult times due to COVID-19 by their respective countries. The delegation also includes the First Lady, Linda Ramkalawan, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Tourism, Sylvestre Radegon, and the Minister for Agriculture, Climate Change and Environment, Flavien Joubert. President Ramkalawan and his delegation will be back on Monday afternoon.
The purpose of the visit is basically to say thank you. Thank you to all our country partners who have sustained us during the COVID-19 pandemic and who to this day are our partners. A little drop really what we're doing compared to what they have done for us. If, for example, we are first in the vaccination campaign, it's not because of what Seychelles could afford. It is because of what friends offered us. So this is Aldabra. Then we will be flying to Astov to inaugurate the solar farm, and from Astov to Farquhar, where again we'll be inaugurating the solar farm there. So because that's the direction we are moving in, sustainable energy. Then we'll be stopping over at Dewash. I want our visitors to see Dewash so that they can encourage their VVIPs to go there for their holiday.
The contact tracing team will now be better equipped to trace people who have been in contact with a person positive for COVID-19. This is through an app that was launched today by Space 95.
The app Contact is already available on the Android Play Store, whereas for Apple users, they will have to wait another 2 weeks because of Apple's privacy policy. This means the developers have to ensure that the app is as secure as possible and no one can hack the app for identity theft or other illegal schemes. The app has been designed for contact tracing purposes, and data uploaded by the user will be stored on the DICT database. It has taken different entities to realize this project, and the app was designed by 4 talented young adults at the software developer and IT company Space 95. Gregory Panagari's role was to give training and support, and like the other 3 young men, he is very proud of his achievement.
I'm happy to help the country out as much as I can. It's very important that the country has a facility to enable them to have a better contact tracing system, because we've seen over the past few months it has been quite some trouble for the contact tracers being over there in the offices.
The CEO of Space 95 says the app is their gift to Seychelles.
In 2020, Space 95 reached a milestone. It reached 25 years of its existence. We had planned to celebrate that milestone, but then COVID-19 happened. We nevertheless thought that we needed to show solidarity with the people of Seychelles during this difficult period, and we came up with the idea that to help the health authority members, to help the health workers make their life easier, to use technology to do that. And today you will see the end result. That is our anniversary gift to the nation.
The National Assembly has today approved a budget of 139.6 million rupees for the Seychelles Revenue Commission. Collection of taxes, modernization of tax system, and the issues relating to corruption featured prominently in the debate. The National Assembly has also approved the budget for the Fair Trading Commission for a sum of 14 million and that of the Financial Intelligence Unit for 19.1 million rupees. President Wavel Ramkalawan has, on behalf of the government and people of Seychelles, extended a message of condolence to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II upon hearing of the passing of her husband, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. President Ramkalawan says that Prince Philip was a dedicated public servant committed to numerous causes which he served with passion and integrity, and a steadfast companion in support to Her Majesty and to the royal family. And with this, we end this news summary. Have a pleasant evening.